At weatherweb.net. Hope you're holding on tight to your seats. Thursday the 17th of July. Why hold on tight? Because this is going to be a bit of a bumpy ride. I've just seen the latest output from the Japanese Meteorological Agency, taking us through August. They've updated their long ranges as well for August, September, October. I'm going to be telling you more about that tomorrow because we've got thunderstorms to deal with today. This is the radar picture for the last 6 hours, and you can see rainfall now gathering down here. Look, across northwestern parts of France, heading actually pretty quickly into southwestern parts of England. This is going to be making its way northwards during the first part of tonight. Take a look at the lightning pictures for the last 6 hours as well, and you can see, look at that, that tells a really good story, doesn't it? This is going to be fascinating to watch overnight tonight as these storms come northwards. And incidentally, if you want to watch them, what to do is go to the weatherweb.net homepage, click on radar and satellite there at the top, and then that brings you up the radar picture. Scroll down, and then down the left hand side here you can see that we've got UK lightning. You can do the last hour, the last 3 hours, or the last 6 hours. That's the last hour. Look at that, those lightning strikes coming in. Also on there, what else should be interesting is the satellite pictures, just to see how this storm area, there it is, look, develop and move their way northwards during the course of this evening and overnight tonight. But as I say, I think the one that's really going to catch everybody's attention tonight is this one, showing the lightning strikes as they move northwards, affecting the west of the country. This is the convective index from weatheronline.co.uk from the GFS model. Tells its own story. The time is here, top left hand corner there, and just watch as we knock on as those times change. Look, here's the convection coming northwards tonight, and then through tomorrow we get another area of convection, look, moving its way north tomorrow evening, overnight tomorrow, and it's that brings the thunderstorm threat into Saturday. So really have got some storms during the next few hours. Days. Few hours? Yes, hours as well, sort of 48 hours or so. This is the forecast pressure and rainfall in 6 hour steps. Time is here and the day is there at the top, and as we knock on forward, you'll notice how the rain in the south moves its way northwards, look, during the course of tonight into tomorrow. Notice most of it is out in the west, but then we get some storms developing across northern England during the course of Friday, and then this second area of rain, this is going to be the main one, I think, coming northwards with low pressure here, what's called a Spanish plume. And basically what's happened is it's just warm air being fed northwards at the surface here. That interacts with a trough at upper levels in here. That moves eastwards. It destabilises the atmosphere, and the whole thing goes bang. So then into Saturday itself, we're going to be finding those areas of rain moving northwards. Really heavy rain there, you can see at midday on Saturday, showing across parts of Wales and southwestern England. And then that rain just edges its way northwards through the evening on Saturday into the early hours of Sunday morning, and eventually we find low pressure there centred off the eastern coast of England. Still got rain rotating around it, feeding into eastern England, but a ridge of high pressure out towards the west, bringing better conditions for Ireland and for Scotland as well. So it could be a loud few hours ahead. Pressure charts looking like this, and if we just knock them forwards, there's Friday, there's our low, look, there's Saturday, fronts, troughs, you name it, complete mess across the country, heavy periods of rain. There's Sunday, this is the area of low pressure, look, with the fronts associated with it, trying to edge their way westwards into that high. Monday looks like that, a col over the top of us. A col is where you've got low pressure west and east, high pressure up here, high pressure south, and then this is the col region in between here, and generally it means an area where not much weather actually changes, but I think what will happen on Monday is we'll probably find cloud in that region and some showery outbreaks of rain. Tuesday looks like that, high pressure trying to build in again, front out towards the west, bringing some outbreaks of rain for Western Ireland and Western Scotland. The trough you can see here across southern England, I think, bringing 1 or 2 heavy showers through more southern parts of England. And then Wednesday, I think sunshine and scattered showers again, most of them out towards the west on high ground. But I think for many becoming dry, and I think this is a message for farmers, because I know many of you trying to get some hay made or haylage done. And really, I think much of next week looks reasonably dry once we've got Monday out of the way with that, with some bits and pieces of rain around. I do actually think the emphasis is on dry weather, apart from these showers coming through from time to time. And I think it's a window not to be ignoring. Remember, I was telling you that I thought the very end of July and that very early part of August would go dry. Well, I think this is my dry weather, but come 3 or 4 days early. So actually, whereas I was telling you I thought it might be the 27th, 28th through to perhaps the 2nd of August, I now think that we're looking at the dry weather effectively from around the 22nd onwards, probably through to around about the sort of 28th, 29th of July. Now then, the 1 to 4 day 500 millibar heights are quite interesting. This is a chart that we use for internal clients, and this is the 500 millibar height anomaly for day 1 to 4. So this is from now till Monday. Quite interesting look, because it really does emphasise the way that we've got these higher than all heights towards the north, but we've got this trough in here. And if we just look at the equivalent 4 days 5 to 8, so this is from next Tuesday through to next Friday, look, still got that high in. So you see this emphasis really on generally dry conditions for many areas, although still got this trough out towards the east, the ridge doing something like that. So this is why we're getting the prospect of some dry weather next week and warm weather returning as well, having had quite a bumpy weekend. And for the whole period, the anomalies looking something like this, with, although we're looking something like this anyway, with generally the high staying up towards the north. Why can't I bring that chart to you? Let me have a look and see if I can show you that chart. Hold on. Can I do it now? Will it allow me to do it or not? Probably not. Okay, now what else was I going to show you? This one. This is the mean of the 500 millibar flow. ECMW off the left here, GFS on the right. These are the heights for days 7 to 10. So this is from next Friday to the following Sunday. Very interesting. Both of them look really tying up quite well. Ridge out here, trough in the Atlantic. Look, there's our trough, there's our ridge. I keep looking at this trough, you know, here and here, particularly showing on the GFS, and that kind of screams to me here of a jet cutting through here, putting the trough, the low, into here, and doing effectively a cut-off move on that. Let's just try and zoom in and see if I can try and explain that a little bit better for you. There we go. So what I can kind of see happening, particularly this is sort of showing it, and we need to watch this, is if we get in the pump here, look, of pretty cool air, it's coming in from across central Canada and going into parts of southern France and Spain here, what it could do is form a cold pool in here, and that eventually pulls in easterly winds through the UK. We find pretty unsettled conditions, darn unsettled conditions actually, across parts of northern Spain and parts of France, with thunderstorms rotating around it, and those being pulled into southern and eastern parts of the UK. I can just see this scenario developing. And what's interesting is that if we then look at how the CFS sees it, this is what the CFS sees. There's week 1. Okay, so that's what we've got at the moment. Look, there's the trough. This is the coming week with the ridge. So this is what I mean about the emphasis on dry weather during the coming week. Now, if we then go on to week 2, take a look at what week 2 holds in store. This is from the 23rd through the 29th. Look, still holding on to our high, but here's the trough out in the Atlantic. There's our ridge through there. So it's kind of saying to us, look, during the period from next Wednesday through to the following Wednesday, generally that high is in position, but don't forget, this is the mean for the whole week, so if it's intense during the first part of the week, it will kind of override things and just show right through the week. So I think we're getting through to around about the 28th, 29th for the potential for a change. Now, let's then look at week 3 and week 4. So this is week 3, and if we just do a little bit of a zoom movement on that one as well. There we are. Look. Exactly what I said could happen. This is where the GFS and the CFS want to take us. Look, they're putting a cut-off cold pool in here. They're building the ridge out in the Atlantic with a trough here. So basically, we're getting this sort of pattern taking place here. So we'd have a high here, got the low here, thundery showers coming into the south, showing more unsettled conditions. Particularly, that could be wet across Western Europe for this time of year. Drier across Ireland and Scotland, although I wouldn't rule out the risk of some showers there as well. And then for week week 4, from the 6th of August through to the 12th of August, it puts the low here, look, low the normal heights, drifting them northwards across Scotland. So basically that low is made of progress northwards, so it brings more unsettled conditions northwards during that early part of August into this middle period of August, going into more unsettled conditions. This is the big news from the model today, is that they seem to be settling down on this. I've taken a peek at the Japanese, and it seems to be backing up what the CFS is saying, but the Japanese is still on its way in, and I'll show you that tomorrow, because it's certainly something that I want to emphasise to you. But as I said earlier on, I think this is what we need to be watching tonight. Watch these storms come northwards. Should present some fascinating viewing. Okay, so we'll do a full update tomorrow and look at what the JMA says August, September and October is going to be like. We'll do some comparisons with other stuff as well and see if we can come up with some ideas. But for now, whatever you're doing, thanks again for watching weatherweb.net. Don't forget, we're kept free of charge because you keep on coming back and using the site. So thank you for doing that. Please spread the word, tell your friends about us. But for now, whatever you're doing, don't get woken up by bumps in the night. Bye for now, and keep the sun shining. Have a great day.